Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, November 20th, 2023. We have high pressure building into the region, and that's transporting some chilly conditions as well, with winds from the north around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Some places it's north-northwest, some locations it's north-northeast, but the key word here is north. And that is transporting chilly temperatures ranging from the upper 20s to lower 30s over the northern interior and mid to upper 30s along the coast, with dry air as well. Those dew points are in the teens and 20s as well. So that means we have cold, dry air in place. We also have some area of precipitation approaching, and that's going to lead to some rather tricky and slick weather conditions as we head into tomorrow evening with an approaching warm front. Now, when we take a look at our infrared satellite picture, you can see a nice storm here brewing here in the plains, and this is going to be heading towards the eastern Great Lakes. And while it does so, it's going to drive a warm front through the region, and that warm front will, for the most part, set up a nice heavy rainfall event for the northern mid-Atlantic for tomorrow evening into early Wednesday morning, but it also set up initially, especially for the higher elevations above 1,000 feet, a period of snow, sleet, and rain. Now, for the start of this, it will lead to some minor accumulation, but a lot of this is going to be on the cold surfaces as the storm lifts through. And the good news is that it's going to be moving quickly. So if you have plans for traveling on Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday night, you should be fine. A bit breezy, but overall it will be dry. And Thanksgiving looks to be a little bit cool, but dry and for the most part pleasant. Now, when we take a look at our latest impact map, you can see the setup here where I'm expecting. For much of the northern Mid-Atlantic, for the metropolitan areas, for Philadelphia and New York, we're looking at periods of rain, heavy at times, anywhere between 1 to 2 inches of rain is expected in this setup. For zone 3, that's where things get a little bit more tricky. We'll have a period of snow, sleet, and rain. Now, the good news is that the rain will win over pretty quickly as warm air invades from the southwest, but do expect a trace to an inch of some cold surfaces and some slick, wet roadways. So definitely be prepared for that on Tuesday evening and Tuesday night. Zone 2, this is where the cold air is a little bit deeper, and that's going to allow for snow and sleet to hang around a little bit longer. Again, 1 to 2 inches of snow, mostly on your cold surfaces, but there will be some slick spots on the roads as well. So just use some caution. And then zone 1, well, that's where the cold air is really going to be putting up a fight, and that's where we could see about 2 to 5 inches of snow and sleet, again, mostly on cold surfaces. And when we say cold surfaces, we mean the grass, vegetation, the top of your car tops, the top of your hedges. On the blacktop and roadways, remember, we also have had some pretty warm days. So the ground temperature is a bit warm here. So you need some pretty heavy precipitation to overcome that. So that's going to limit your snowfall on those surfaces. But there will be some secondary roads where that accumulation can start to build up. So just use some caution if you're driving, especially in the northern interior on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The good news is that this clears out real fast. So we get hit with a pretty good heavy precipitation event, and then it's done and out of here, and then we get ready for Thanksgiving. So let's walk through this forecast. For today, high pressure will be in control with that northerly wind. Look for temperatures to rebound into the upper 30s to lower 40s for much of the region, mid to upper 40s in your urban areas. For tonight into tomorrow morning, high pressure starts to give way. Look for scattered cloud cover with winds starting to veer to the east. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 20s over the northern interior and upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. So you can see that cold air is in place. Now, through much of the morning, you'll see an increase in cloud cover tomorrow and showers starting to develop later in the afternoon. While this is all happening, we have a southeasterly wind. So when you get any type of easterly wind in a storm scenario around in the winter around the northern Atlantic, that's going to warm up your boundary layer really quickly. So your boundary layer is basically where you walk around, live, all that good stuff. So while this southeasterly wind is warming up much of the coastal plains, just setting up a plain old rain event, the interior, though, is protected by those mountains. So it puts up a little bit more of a fight. And that's where we start to see that wintry mix play in. So I'm looking at this to start to Get reports from 2 to 5 p.m. of scattered showers and scattered snow and sleet, but very light. After 5 p.m., though, this all starts to get heavier, especially along the coast down towards southern Pennsylvania. You start to get heavier snow and sleet starting to show up. So the evening rush hour on Tuesday is not looking pretty. Temperatures in the meantime will be steadily rising. Now, your high temperatures are actually going to be more towards midnight, with temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 40s over the northern interior and lower to mid 50s along the coast. Again, by this point, this is where your precipitation is changing over to rain, even over the interior, as the warm air wins the fight. On Wednesday, the cold front and the area low pressure lifts through the region. Now, Wednesday morning, you're still going to have that rain marching its way through, and it will end from west to east. But by the afternoon, everything clears out. Your temperatures, a little misleading. Your high temperatures are going to be around midnight. Essentially, the high temperatures you had on Tuesday will be your high temperatures on Wednesday in the early morning hours. Once that cold front moves through, though, your temperatures will just free fall through the 40s, 30s, and it's going to get chilly in the evening. So that by Thursday morning, with high pressure building in, your low temperatures will range from the upper 20s to lower 30s over the northern interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast. On Thanksgiving in the afternoon, look for scattered cloud cover with temperatures rebounding pretty nicely in the mid to upper 40s over the northern interior and lower to mid 50s along the coast. So, if you plan on going out to the parade on Thanksgiving morning, you'll want to have a jacket with you, but in the afternoon, it's not going to be that bad at all. So, definitely get out there and enjoy the day, or enjoy the day with your family, whatever you might be doing. On Friday, high pressure will be in control with scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s for lows, and high temperatures ranging from the upper 40s to lower 50s for highs. Now, on Saturday, it gets a little bit tricky here. We have this wave of low pressure, and there's a split in the model guidance between this low pressure staying down here and missing us with high pressure building in, or this low pressure system being a little bit further north and producing a nice little moderate to heavy precipitation event. When I say precipitation, we're going to have to watch out for the interior for a wintry mix. So for right now, because we have some time to flesh this out a little bit, let's expect some scattered showers and scattered rain and snow showers, with temperatures on Saturday ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast, and high temperatures ranging from the upper 30s to lower 40s over the northern interior and mid 40s to lower 50s along the coast. If this high pressure system builds in like this and suppresses a storm, we'll end up dry, but much colder, with temperatures in the 40s and 30s. So we'll watch to see how this storm evolves over the next couple of days. On Sunday, high pressure will be in control. That's an agreement on all guidance, with low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s along the coast. High temperatures in the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. And on Monday, we'll watch another area low pressure approach the region, possibly a little bit of rain and snow mix by the time we get to the evening hours, with temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 20s for lows and upper 30s to lower 40s over the northern interior, mid to upper 40s along the coast for highs. Again, we are moving into a very active weather pattern for the end of November and early December. And so we're going to see a lot of these model solutions changing quite a bit. And the reason why, just to touch on that, is that we have a lot of these short waves in the polar and the subtropical jet stream. And how they interact is going to basically play out your forecast. So the further out you get, the harder it is to make that forecast for those short waves. And so that's why pretty much every time you look at your phone, if you're into those weather apps, you're going to see a different forecast every time. So the job of the meteorologist, which is me, is to take a look at all this chaos and then make some sense of it, which is what we just did. That is your forecast for today. Have a wonderful day. And as always, stay safe out there.